Hi everyone. What it is a soul contract? For those that maybe don't know, soul contracts are that kind of agreement that we have to come here. Planet Earth is the only place in the universe, as far as I know, that gives certain things, that certain lessons, certain kind of way. Even here, the way that we live is nothing that we can find. The body change in different planets, dimension, universes. So that's the way that you want to see it. So contract, we decide what kind of lessons, we decide what kind of people or spirits we are going to encounter, depending on the things that we want to accomplish or fulfill in this life, besides becoming one with ourselves. We don't put there how is going to be the lessons. We just put the way or the time or at least a time frame for those lessons. So if you put, by example, and it's going to sound harsh, and I know that, but it's the truth, or at least is what I'm being said. Again, I don't interpret them. I just give the message as they are. What they told me, by example, losing someone, going through a traumatic event, like it could be like a raping, an abusive partner, all of those things, the lessons that are behind that are the things that we agree. This person, how everything happened, is not. I didn't go with detail about everything in my life. I put there, I need to go through losing someone that I love. I need to go through this kind of, I need to go through an event that is going to show me self-love, or is going to show me compassion or forgiveness, to maintain myself in a way that is true to me without judging other people for something that happened with another person, or etc., etc., etc. To maintain whatever is the lesson. Lessons don't have to be something that is about learning something positive. Sometimes it's about seeing our strength, to be an example, to learn from it and be the example from it, right? So that's the way that you want to put it. So everything in our path, everything in this life is already, all of the lessons, everything that we have to go through, in the way that they happen, sadly is not what we put them, because we don't go through those details. That it is part of the human experience. Sadly, sometimes get out of hand. Sadly, is something that it can happen because how these lower spirits are. Yeah, but we cannot blame them because we accept it. We accept it, and maybe we were the one looking for it. It's like the saying about we don't ask our kids, that the people been saying that our kids didn't ask to come. They ask. They choose you. It's in your soul contract and their soul contract. Maybe I didn't want to have kids, but they come to me, and because I love who I am, and that is not going to be a sacrifice for me, and I know that it's maybe something that I can take from it. I said, like, you know what? I wasn't planning to come with kids, but what you need to learn, it could help me to become more stronger. What you need to learn can help me to see my own truth. That by that time, I think that I'm going to be going through something that I needed. So I didn't, the situation maybe didn't happen because I needed to learn something. I needed to see something in me. Maybe I need a lesson in there. Maybe it's for me. You know what? Now that you need to have a mother like me, can you maybe be a little bit like this, because I need to learn like that. So contrasts are individual. I don't know, most of the time, something that I know for sure, most of the time when we lose our kids or our parents or certain loved ones in certain age, right? I lose my mom at 19. It was a lesson there. But when you are doing those kind of things, most of the time when you lose someone in some kind of early, if you want to put it that way, because it's not early, but if you want to put it that way, that means that in our soul contract, that means that was the thing that they needed to, overcome and grow and move forward in some kind of thing that they need to grow or learn. And that means that they're doing it to push me to believe and start knowing about myself. And they're going to help me to become one with myself. They're going to guide me to become one with myself. Everything is part of your soul contract. Everything, since the time that you're born. Even the day, the time, you put it there because you create your astrology chart before you came here. So I said, I'm going to have this specific characteristic. So when is the perfect time? This time. So that way, if this person wants to check in astrology or start believing in astrology, that's a map that is going to help her to start understanding who she is. But it's just a tool you just have, and then you go moving forward. That's why the numbers and if you go through your numerology, if you go to your chart, if you go through it's a specific tarot card spread that is called the archetypical spread, and you go through that, and you go, so numerology, astrology, even your palm. If you go through all of these tools, because they're just tools to just understand who you are and maybe other things as the tarot, everything is going to be saying the same thing. It's going to be saying the same thing. My planet said that I'm supposed to be a psychic. My hand have the line that is about to be psychic. And my numbers in my numerology talk about being a psychic. And when I do my tarot reading, the archetypical, the numbers and the cards that are there is about someone that is meant to be a psychic and a medium. We make sure that everything that we find there, it gives us a map of who we are up there and who we are here. So we write down everything. What we don't do is to write to a T so we can have free will. And even we go to this plan, hey Father, hey God, hey Creator, I'm going this way, what do you think? And he's going to be looking at you like, are you sure that you want to do that? And he's going to be like, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm being growing and I have this power on me. Are you sure? Because I see some stuff there that maybe I'm going to complicate things and you're not going to remember nothing that you put here. And you're going to be like, I got this. And maybe you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to listen to you, Father, and I'm going to change certain things. I'm going to make it more easy. I prefer to take the easiest way. But some of us like, no, I'm Wonder Woman. I can't do this. Let's go. And he goes to the other people involved. You know that this could happen. He never is going to tell you are wrong or something like that. He's going to make you think, but still he's going to support you. And he's going to be there. But he said, like, you know what? Let me send you some guides. Let me send you some messages or signs through them so you can feel guided all of the time if you are open to it, because I don't want you to go through that by yourself. Until you become one, until you open enough your own self to do it. But he's not going to make the job for you either. He gives you astrology, he gives you tarot readers, he gives you the psychic abilities, your mediumistic abilities, the spiritual guides, everything. It's us that we don't see it. We resist it, we fight it. So can you break a soul contract, or does it automatically break once you fulfill or put it? Okay, you're looking soul contract as a document in the meaning of legal aspects. Soul contract is something that you do that you cannot break. You fulfill a part of your soul contract, it is done, and boom, it's out. If you do it correctly, it's something that, because the soul contract is something that you have to grow, to evolve, to keep moving forward. It's not a way of breaking it, because it's something that you just put it there telling yourself, I want to make sure that I'm going to do all of these things. I want to make sure that these are the lessons that I'm going to be putting attention into it. So it's not a way to break a soul contract. That it can happen, yeah, but those are extremely rare cases. Extremely rare cases. And it's something that is not you, the one that break it. It's Father. He's the only one with the authority to do something like that. And most of the time he will not do it because he knows that if you put it there, it's because you need it. You are the one in control. So he's telling you, hey, I told you. I tried to advise you. Now, but I still think and I still feel that you can make it happen. You can still do it. So contract is not something to put you down. It's contract in any. It's a way for you to see the strength and how powerful you are, because you put yourself through certain lessons or certain teachings to become one with your higher self. Because maybe you just want to be done and that's it. So contract is not something that it can be breaked, because it's not something that is bound or bind through laws or something like that. Your spirit, your soul, it is. We have the universal laws that we need to follow in that spiritual aspect, in that spirituality, to become one with ourselves. It's something that you need to practice, yeah. But it's not something that you just want to break it up. Not something that you just want to get rid of. When you start, the truth is, when you start really, really learning, when you start really understanding this, you don't judge, you don't blame others. Yeah, we go through suffering, we go to getting mad, frustration. Yeah, because those emotions, I'm saying emotions, not feelings, those emotions are coming with this body. It's the way that we express our feelings. Feelings is something that we have as a soul. Emotions are the way that we express those feelings. So that you're going to go through emotions, yeah, but your feelings are going to be more high in the high way, in the high frequency or higher vibration. I would say high frequency, your emotions can be low vibration or high vibration. So that's the way that you want to see it. So when you know, I don't blame no one else for the things that I have to go, because I know that I put it, because I saw the capability. That's what's so important, to know your soul contract. You're not going to know everything with details because you don't have details, but you're going to know if you pass part of your soul contract, if you fulfill what maybe is getting, or what it could be that you need to know about your soul contract, where you are standing, you are in the right path. Your soul contract decide how strong you're going to get to, or how fast or how slower you're going to be one with yourself. The soul contract is not just about the people that we're going to meet. Not all of the people that we meet are in our soul contract. The important ones are like family, closer friends, some co-workers, depending on whatever relationship we're going to have. Certain lovers, not all of them, certain lovers, partners, etc. Again, not all of them, some of them, because we have the free will in here. That's the way that we know if we learn our lessons in our soul contract. So if we don't have the free will, how we know that we really learn it? So we need to. So because now you don't blame them, you understand that it's part of a give and take, and you always have the decision. Now you go through the life, you go more aware. So that's why it's so important to, in your spiritual process, to start learning and changing the way that you're thinking, the way that you are expressing your emotions, your soul contract, your soul path. The soul path is going to let you know when you were created, your purpose, your mission. That's so important to know your soul path, because it's the map of everything that has to be with the spirit, you as a spirit. You will need to kind of like your psychic abilities, mediumistic abilities. You will need to learn how to understand that that you have the power inside you. You have what you need to become one. You have everything. You don't put those things. I use quartz. I love crystals. I love it. but I don't rely on them. I would say like I combine them. I extend myself through them, but I don't rely on them. I rely in my own power, in my own energy, in my own knowledge, in who I am as a spirit. I don't wait for a specific day to start using energy that is supposed to transform my life. I recognize that it's a vortex of energy, or it's an energy happening that it could help me to be recharged, to keep having the strength to keep moving forward. But my power, my ability is always there. It's always there. We have that light that belongs to the Father and the Mother. We have that light, especially the Father. We have that light. So we just need to access that for ourselves so that we can share with others. So changing the way that you talk, changing the way that you think, understanding your soul contract, knowing who you are through the soul path, having the patience, the dedication, to be compromised, self-love, psychic abilities, made a mistake. All of them are needed. It sounds big, but if you have the patience, you're gonna make it happen. So knowing your soul contract is just one aspect of it, but it's one of the most important things. I would say, like, instead of trying to always know what is coming, always trying to connect with your guides, your loved ones, stuff like that, try and start connecting with you, because you are the key to make it happen for you. If we just see that this is part of the journey, everything else is going to be moving faster and better. Believe me, I didn't do this, and I'm happy that at the end I allowed myself to flow and accept whatever it was they want me, or they were trying to let me know that it was part of my path. Because I've been having the blessing and the honor to do so many things in a personal kind of way, as a collective kind of way. So the decision is yours. You are the one that decides. Even that you don't know everything, even that you don't understand everything, you can understand that this is your journey. This is your life in here. This is your path. And you are in control. You have the backup of Father, the backup of Mother, the backup of guide, the backup of spirit guides, all of the spirit world, the universe, and even your loved ones. You have their backup. It's up to you to see them. It's up to you to do what is needed from you to be able to reach them even more. Do your own work and you will see. But that's the way that you start, especially when things are going faster. So I'm going to be leaving. Thank you to each one of you, and to all of you that are going to be watching or watch this. I'm going to cut or maybe edit this video and put it in YouTube for those that maybe want to access this information later. So thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. So thank you for watching me and stay with me all of this time. If you want to know more and keep in touch with me, my journey and your journey, don't forget to follow me in all of my social media. See you next time. Bye-bye.